Blessings and greetings, my angels. Thank you for joining me yet again. This is Tigra of Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. This is a collective, general, positive reading for Sagittarius pertaining to their careers and finance for the month of January and possibly beyond, depending on the messages that we receive. Cards of blessing shuffled beforehand. As always, show your appreciation for all that I do here by sharing, liking, commenting, and of course, subscribing. The video is time-stamped, but remember, this is timeless, so you can always come back to this video as long as I keep it posted for your review. Well, the first card that I was guided to was the card of Outlook. This is a great time for you to improve your relationship, the way how you look at money, how you respect money, how you bring it in, and how you let go of it. Some of you do have conflicting values that you need to um, that impose negatively on your values around money. So you need to address that. Change your behavior and you will see a better outcome in the money flow that comes in and the way how you let money go out. That also includes on the way how you save money. With the energy of the transporter, this is a good indicator when this card comes out that you will be moving rather quickly. So some of you, this could be you moving to the airport, to the bus port, going to a job interview, or moving towards a new job. Your job or new job could entail travel, or your initial interview, you might have to travel outside of your comfort zone. You could also travel for work purposes. So you might be in the transportation business, the airline business, or some type of job where you travel a lot. And your finances might have a boost of it. You might get an extra set of allowance because of your travel expenses. Your emotions are affecting your finances, especially those of you who are going through difficult or challenging times in your relationships. It definitely can affect your work and the way how you conduct yourself at work, how you finish your projects. You're paying too much attention to your love life, which a lot of people do. The love readings are probably one of the most watched readings on all channels, and people really don't pay attention to the other parts of their life, which I always stress that you should, because unless the other parts of your life are great, you can't expect your love life to be great. That really is the foundation that you build off of, not vice versa. Your love life can contribute to heartaches and problems in the other areas of your life, but the other areas in your life usually don't contribute to problems in your love life unless there's already discord in your relationship. So earning money, doing something that you love in a dream job could be offered to you at this time. If you're offered a job, but your boo or your partner has a problem with that, they don't want you to relocate, or they just don't want you to be in that profession, you're living your life for you, and you have to do what is best for you. Don't let emotional things that are affecting you in the other aspects of your life come into play with your money or your career. Arguments. Some of you could be having arguments regarding money, again, within your relationships. You could be having discord with co-workers over particular deals or teams that you work on. So be on guard when you're dealing with money-related matters to keep a positive outlook. Watch what you say, listen, and watch everything that you do. There could be some financial disputes, again, within your home, within your family. With the card of prudence, don't let the balance of your credit cards get too high. Always keep a close watch on your credit cards, especially paying very close attention to them after these holidays that just passed. Christmas probably being one of the most big money spenders. Did you go over your credit line? Did you spend more than you budgeted? So this is the time to start putting aside money, especially planning if you're going to get a nice size tax refund to pay off your past debt from the previous year. And don't start off this year on the bad foot with credit card debt. Maybe reducing some of the credit cards, cutting some of them, even if you don't want to close the account, but just cut them up or put them away so that you don't use them. Stay within your budget should be the main goal for you, as always, and live within your means. Stop trying to compare and live your life compared to the Joneses. In the middle of the deck, we have comfort. Some of you are living comfortably right now. You're not rich, but you're not poor. You make a decent amount of money that affords you the things that you want in life. So you're happy with that. Of course, you're still going to strive to continue to fight for more. But for right now, you're okay where you're at. We also get micromanaged. Some of you be careful that you don't micromanage if you're a boss or a leader, or if you're not, you feel uncomfortable. Sagittarius, we're a very free spirit. We don't like people to be over our shoulder. If you hire us for a job, trust that we can do the job, or you wouldn't have hired us in the first place. So watch out for micromanaging. If you feel you're in a situation that you're being micromanaged and you know you don't like it, have a small discussion with your boss, your supervisor, or go to HR, or simply hang in there until you can find another department or another company that believes in you and will give you the ability to work freely. Uh, some positive news. Some of you might be looking to put in for a loan. There's a good chance that that loan could be approved. This could be the energy of that stamp that they stamp on it saying loan approved. Again, with the toxic work environment, some of you are still in toxic work environments, or if you're going to a new job, be careful. Try to check out as much as you can on the internet about the company before you commit. Not everything is always as it seems. If you're a toxic work environment, it can affect your total life and disposition. So please try to avoid that. Toxicity isn't just with the energy, but if you work in hazardous positions, make sure that you wear masks, you wear the proper suits, you follow the proper guidelines for the different agencies that they put in place. Companies and people sometimes, they short step, they do things to cut corners, and it can, end up hurting you financially and physically. Oh, but then we also have loan denied. So some of you, you might get approved a particular loan, but then another loan you might get denied. Or some of you will get approved on a loan, and others of you who are applying for loans will get denied. So I will just say this: the universe feels that you know what your particular financial situations are. Don't apply for loans if you know you are not financially set. Don't apply for loans if you know you're over your credit line, if your credit score is not great, because that's just going to add more negative points and lower your credit score if you get denied. So make sure before you apply for loans or any type of line of credit that your credit score is good, all negative things are off, and that you have a good few months of history of good payment. Okay? Don't make it worse for yourself by applying for loans, which people do to try to get out of a bad situation. You're only putting yourself in deeper. Final card from this deck is performance evaluation. It is the beginning of the year, so some of you have gotten or will be getting performance evaluations from the previous year. This is the opportunity that hopefully many of us look forward to get a pay increase, to get a salary bonus, and just to let you know how the company feels about you, and you to express your feelings how you feel about the company. This is where many of you can make the decision, should you stay where you're at, or is this the year that maybe you should start getting more classes in, and looking to what other opportunities are, especially if you want to change your career. With the card Brilliance, some of you are going to be discovering that there's other ways that you can do things. There's other ways that you can make money, or you have hidden talents that you've never tapped into. Always be mindful, Sagittarius, to follow your own inspiration and make sure that you are recognized for everything that you bring to your team or to your company. With spiritual work, some of you need to continue and some of you need to start really tapping into putting the inner work that you need, that can help you get clarity and give you the momentum and the peace and the direction of how you can move on to be more successful and happy in life. You'll get more insights into what will work for you and what best works for you when you start working within and with your angels and ancestors. The future card was in reverse, plan for the future. So this could be a sign that many of you are on hold. You're putting your future on hold, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing with the future card in reverse, depending on how you look at it. It could be just a sign and a reminder, as most messages have been for this year, to concentrate on the present and don't focus so much on the future. So let's take this in a positive sense, that That's the universe yet again reminding us, deal with the here and now. This is all that we know, right? So let's work through what we have on our plate now. We also get the renewal card in reverse. So some of you, you've already done the work for healing and renewal, so you don't need to do that right now. What you need to do is to now put into practice and move forward everything that you've learned, all the healing that you've done. Now take that energy and actually apply it. You know, definitely continue to take time for yourself as you need it, but don't over rest. Don't over rest that you become lazy and you don't make decisions and you just sit and wait. There are times in life when you need to take action and you need to make movement. The final card is investment. Investment is also in the reverse, and that could be because some of you have not invested, or this is not a perfect time for you to invest in stock or to invest in other people's dreams or even your own financial dreams if things are not right with you. So there are many things that you can do to make your life more fluid and financially more stable, but until you work out the kinks, until you pay off your debt, until you're in a job that pays you the type of salary and benefits that you want, until you're out of a toxic works, cycle, things have to come together so that you have that perfect setting or almost near perfect setting to then have everything in place to be where you need to be financially, to be where you need to be spiritually, to then advance in your career or to start your entrepreneurship, opening up your own business and moving forward. Let's see what else we get. Well, there's going to be a lot going on, as there always is in life, and this is just a reminder that there's a lot that we don't know and we shouldn't know as of yet behind the scenes. Your career, some of you could look into night shift jobs or working part-time or odd jobs or moonlighting if you need other money. There are other sources or other ways of money that you can get. Some of you could be saving your money coin-wise, or it's a good time for you when you pay bills, take the extra change and put it into your savings. You'll see how it builds up. Some of you might find some money. And also some of you might have somebody take money from you. So make sure that you keep your money secure. Don't keep it necessarily in the house. Keep it in a banking institution that is insured, where you feel your money is safe. Some of you have careers where you're looking towards being in either a side gig where you want to be an actor or actress. A lot of you are great with managing, so you could be a manager or like an administrative assistant. A lot of ideas are going to come forth to you, ideas that could be very payful, very lucrative. That means mucho money, mucho dinero, right? New income, or at least advancing you more with the money in the direction that you want to go financially. Even the possibility of a new job. You could create something where a new job happens for you, or you elevate in a new job, or again, your creativity leads you to opening up a new business. Watch your emotional spending, heartbreak, heartache, putting on weight, sad things that happen in life, dealing with a lot of loss, pity, low self-esteem can all lead to emotional spending. Emotional spending is when you go out there charging your card, tapping it out, spending money that you don't have just to try to make yourself feel better because of lack of love, lack of empathy. Again, there's a hole in your heart, a hole in your soul that you're trying to fill, and you think you're filling it by doing all this emotional spending and buying all these material things, but in reality, you're only causing more heartache in the long run once those bills come in and you don't have the money to pay them. So watch the emotional spending. It's never great to go shopping, like they say, when you're hungry, and definitely don't go shopping when you're angry or in heartache or disappointed or sad, because you will spend money that you don't have. Be supportive in your career and in the choices that you make when it comes to your finances. Do what you know works well and stay away from what you already know doesn't. Learn from your lessons from the past so that you can be better this year in your finances and be more hopeful as to what you want to do in your career and how you want to elevate in your current job. Having a job that you love, I know, is something that is very important to many people, but sometimes you don't have that opportunity right away. So try to be happy and make happy moments with the job that you have. The final card from this deck of hand, someone might be helpful to you, someone might give you some assistance financially or be a source of comfort to you. They might help you or assist you by educating you and showing you ways to obtain your goals, to get a great job, or what you need to do to be educated, or the skill sets that you need to help get a job. Let's see, before we close, what the fortune cards say for us for career and finance. Let's go with these three. Make a wish. This is a time to make a wish. It could be a wish granted, or you're wishing for certain things to happen. Abundance. You could be wishing for abundance, a time for new money, a time for upbringing as far as your career, making your career again more loving, more joyful. May it pay you more, right? You're hoping for better bonuses, higher pay increases. A renewal, renewing your commitment to your job, renewing your commitment to yourself, to live better, to live within your financial means, getting rid of the bad habits that tend to put you in financial debt, and really starting anew with a new idea, a new way of how you want to move forward, how you're going to look at money, how you're going to spend money, and how you're going to make the best of whatever your career you're in until you can do better. We end with the health card. If your finances are not great, if you're in a job that is toxic, it can and will affect your health. So if you want to remain healthy, keep your finances great, be great with your finances, and also be in an environment at work where you're happy and content, and also be healthy so that you can go to work, right? And be participant at work, be active in work. So your health, work, and career and finances all kind of affect each other. It's like a chain reaction. Let's just see what's in the middle. Travel. Some of you, if the funds allow, again, you might travel for work, or you might travel and reward yourself for a trip. So travel could be something that keeps you healthy and happy. And maybe for some of you, you need that. That's the one thing that you splurge on once a year, is to travel. So again, it's fine to do if the finances are aligned to do so, and it's not going to hurt the bank. Let's pick an angel card. We get witnessing a shooting star across the night sky is always an uplifting experience. We know it's more than just a momentary gift from the spiritual world. It's a promise of the profound change to come. So let's hope that a shooting star is coming forth in our lives, in our finances, to pay off our debt, to increase our credit lines, to obtain our financial goals for this year, to get whatever loans that are beneficial to you that you can afford, approve, and yeah, even to be denied the loans that you shouldn't be applying for in the first place. May you be in a healthy, non-toxic job that provides a roof over your head, gives you stability with also momentum to grow, doors of opportunity to open for those of you who are seeking new jobs, and education, right? And the assistance and the skill sets that you need be available to you so that you can grow either in your current job, a future job, or using your creative talents and gifts to open up your own company. Whatever it is that you desire, may you work upon it wholeheartedly, and it can and it will be yours, Sagittarius. Have a great new year. Namaste.